Hello, everybody. Welcome to Olumine Football View, and this is another Manchester United news. So we know everything that's been going on with Manchester United. We know we've had a very bad transfer so far during the summer transfer window, and we know the team performance has been bad. Under Eric Ten Hag, the first two match, and he has lost both, and the second match was kind of embarrassing. So we know everything that's been going on. The fans uh, are planning to protest in the match against Liverpool next week. Also, we know there's been a lot of uh, people coming out to get especially Nathan trying to make an all-star bid to get to get Manchester United away from the Glazers family. But we also know that the Glazer family are hard-headed people. You know, they've owned this club for 17 years now, and they're comfortable with it making it a cash cow because that's what Manchester United have been so far to Glazer's family, a cash cow. You know, they make a bid of they bought Manchester United around 600 million pounds, and the debt on debt, the debt is being on the club after they've taken all over 1.6 billion pounds from uh, you know as a pocket money, and just imagine, just look at the whole situation, how they've run the club for the 17 years. It's even it's a wonder how Sales Ferguson was able to make so much, won so much trophy within its period. However, now it I think it has reached a point where the fans just realize, enough is enough. And now I know there's been a lot of protests in the past, but I think it's very serious right now because look at the team performance, the transfer. They're not spending enough to get the player in. So they just so news came out that now, because a lot of pressure has been on them to sell the club, but we know they don't want to sell. We know they don't want to sell. However, there's a news that's come out saying the Glazers are planning. They're considering. They said they're considering on selling a minority stake of Manchester United. So we're just gonna I'm just gonna go through that news. So yeah, the Glazers family and this is the from Bloomberg website. It said the Glazers family will consider selling the minority stake in Manchester United FC. People familiar with the matter said as pressure mount on the ownership of the historic English football club, the owner have had some preliminary discussion about the possibility of bringing in a new investor. The people said, asking not to be identified because the information is confidential. The American Glazer family is not yet ready to cede control of Manchester United and will be which could be valued at about 5 billion, and there's around $6 billion. The people said, just ridiculous. I mean, they after the way they've run the club, you can imagine they still don't want to release control of the club, sell the club to people who actually will make a good plan for the club. So I mean, selling minority stake of the club is not what the fans want. However, it's a good start because if you look at the whole situation right now, the only way, given the fact that the Glazers family do not want to sell the club at all costs, but I mean, for me personally, I would take the fact that they want to sell the minority stake because that would be a good way to start. getting the club away from them. The Glazers family have run the club down. Like right now, it's like we're living upside down compared to other clubs. We're living upside down. They just running the club like a family restaurant, or I don't know. So let me know what you think about that. But for me, it's a good way to start. It's a good way to of getting the club away from the Glazers, because if I mean, we can still the fans can still push and push to get them selling the club as a completely, because uh, currently there are many investors that will actually willing to get the money to buy Manchester United. However, it also depend on the Glazers, if they actually want to sell the club or not. And as we know it, they don't want to sell the club, because they getting money, they getting every year they getting dividend out of the club. Why we still have almost 600 million pounds debt, which is the money they were supposed to pay to get the club in the first place. So the whole thing is just ridiculous, and it just make you, as a United fans, make you sad. However, that's just the news so far. And later on today, I'll be talking about other transfer news, because I think Manchester United are trying to go in on Casemiro from Real Madrid. It's just ridiculous, right? Because we've spent of 4 months on trying to get Frankie De Jong, and now it's all down to Casemiro. It's just ridiculous. But it is what it is. As a Manchester United fans, I mean, a real fan is just gonna stay with the club and just try to went through the hard time, because we know if the fans actually try to work hard, protest like they're gonna do on I think Saturday on Sunday is the match against Liverpool. All that still can't. I do my few things on Twitter, as a Manchester United fans, to make an effort. So I think if the fans actually make an effort and do enough to get them to put more pressure on the Glazers family to get the club away from them, I think, yeah, if we have a good owner who is ready to invest on the club and make a good plan, hire football people to run the club, instead of just about making it about money, interest, and all that. I think the first step of Manchester United getting to the right track will be getting the club out of Glazers' hand. Get a club away from them. That would be the first step. I think once we get the club away from the Glazers, I think we're on the right track. Until then, I don't see us going on, making a comeback, going to that level we were once where, during Alex Ferguson period at Manchester United. So we're just gonna be going back, like we are right now. Because you could imagine selling James Garner and keeping Fred and McTominay. Just ridiculous. I'm still gonna go through all those transfer. I'm still gonna all the players that are living currently that we were supposed to keep, but I'm still gonna go through them, and just shows that, like, it just shows you the way the pattern the club is being run is really bad. So I think that will be all for now. My name is Olumide. This is Olumide Football View. If this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe, comment below, let me know. And if you want to watch me on Twitch, the link will be on the description. So you can subscribe. Really appreciate. It will really help the channel. So until next time, thank you.